Okay, so take two. Apparently, my camera doesn't like to record at certain times. So, anyway, howdy guys. This is Vaygron again, talking about two-face coins. I got a new one for you this week. I just happened to pick it up. It is the another Batman Forever coin. Let me show you here. If you notice, it is. Let's get it up here so it actually focuses. There we go. Okay, so this is a scarred one, and if you will notice, it is very, very defined. Um, this is actually, if you notice here at the top, there's a hole at the top and a hole at the bottom. This is the coin from the prop replica from Batman Forever. It came out in 2000 with the Batman Forever line, I guess, when the Warner Brothers store was around. And if you notice, this is the coin that's on a stand that actually spins like this. That's one reason why, like in a lot of my reviews, you see that the coin generally tends to, let's pull back a little bit here. Coming to you in HD now, got a new camera, yay. If you notice when you flip it, it doesn't flip the right way, but that's because it was designed originally to spin like this. So I can't really fault them for that. That's really how the coin was designed. It is the way it was meant to be displayed. So just to give you guys a little bit of comparison, this is the coin that I picked up. I mentioned in my first review that this is my second favorite coin. This one here flips the right way, and you can see the kind of the difference. This one is much shinier. This one is duller. But this one here, as much like a regular coin, there's not really much protruding. It kind of actually indents in on itself so that the stamp isn't really protruding outside the coin. This one, actually, if you notice, it protrudes actually quite a bit from the edges of the coin, and which actually, believe it or not, I think gives it a lot of character. I really like this one a lot. I love the definition here. I love the definition, on the scarred side. I think it looks fantastic. And, I would have to say it actually rivals this coin in quite a few ways. It's actually a little bit bigger. Just to give you a size comparison, it's like, the width of the coin, the edge there is kind of how much bigger it is than the other coin. So pulling them apart here. This, if you also notice too, the one I just bought is missing the ridges, where this one does have the ridge, even though it's got a seam there. But I guess if I would have bought this on the display stand, which it didn't come with when I bought it, I bought this one for $25 on eBay. Someone was selling it. I was like, wow, look at the definition. I don't have one of those, so I picked it up, and I didn't realize it was the one from the statue until after I bought it. But the not having the ridges, these prop replica coins go for about, I've seen them go for 150, 200, 250, sometimes more, just for the stand and the coin and everything. So to get the coin for 25 bucks, which is why you're buying the statuette thing anyway, that's a fantastic deal. So when I saw it, I had to get it. So but not having the ridges actually is kind of a little bit disappointing. I'm like, if you're spending all this money for a prop replica, granted it's not going to flip like this and look right, but at least they could put the ridges on there. So a little disappointed in that. I think overall that probably what would give me, I would rate this coin to be probably a 7 or 8 out of 10, just because of the not having the ridges. I'm going to forgive them on the flip part because, well, it was, like I said, on the stand it's designed to spin like this, so that it looks okay, and so it was pretty cool. Compared to this, I would have to say if I were going to go out for cosplay, I would still probably use this coin, only because the shiny coating on it actually protects it quite a bit from getting scratched. I've carried this one around for a bit, and it really is harder to scratch. This one here, because it protrudes so much, you can kind of see where, even me just kind of playing with it, it's already starting to kind of wear a little bit, and that's just going to happen because it's so protruded so much. It's just anything it rubs on is going to take off some of the finish. So as far as like flipping it goes, like if you notice the old coin, you can hear kind of a ring. With the new one, there's no sound at all. You can't get a sound out of this thing. So it's not an actual coin. I mean, as far as like the way the ringing goes when you flip it. So But I have to say, if I were going to cosplay, I would like to use this coin just because the definition on it is so beautiful and it stands out so much more than the other coins. I really like it. I just, I would be so afraid of it getting completely scratched up that, so I mean, what do you do? So, maybe you could clear coat one of this a little bit and give it a little bit more protection, but is that really going to work? I don't know. So with this, the other thing too is that this one here is I bought for both about the same price. These are both about $25 that I paid for both of these. The only difference is that I don't know where you're going to get one of these. These they pop up and they go away from time to time. You're going to find them. You're not going to find them. This one is so rare though because especially without the stand, and with the stand they go for 120 or more dollars. I don't know. I think I just saw one in the day. It was going for like 128 and it still had a few days left for bidding. So it's got, they're expensive. I don't know where you're going to go to get one of these. Um, They'd be fun to play with, but man, it's just unless you find someone else who's taking one off the stand and trying to sell it cheaper, you're going to pay out the wazoo for these things, and even then, you're probably not going to take it off the stand to go use in a cosplay because that's going to be it's going to be too expensive. Um, so you might be better sticking with this one for 25 bucks and wait until you find these online. But if you can get a chance to get this one, it's a fantastic coin. It's a great addition to the collection. I'll put it up with the rest of my other coins, and I think it'll add a lot of flavor and a lot of really great a good look to the collection. So so again, if you can find it, great. You may pay 20 bucks, you might pay 25, you might pay more just for the coin. And it's really why you're buying the statue anyway. But the statue itself is going to run you quite a bit of money. So so if you can find it, great. If you can't, well, there's other alternatives, and this one's pretty good too. I did mention in my review also this coin is fairly heavy, but it actually doesn't weigh anything compared to this thing. This thing is actually really heavy. It's probably the heaviest coin in the collection, honestly, right now. By, I would say, almost by half. I mean, that's how much more heavy this one is. So again, if you can find it, great. And hopefully I may decide to redo a lot of those coin reviews and do more one like singular coin reviews instead of reviewing them all together at the same time. So if I decide to do that, then you guys will probably start hearing from me a little bit more. There's a lot of kind of reproduction, so I'll try to let you guys know where to find a lot of those coins too, because I get a lot of emails about where do you find this coin or that coin. I've got to provide a lot of links. So if I do individual reviews, I can provide the links in the description so you guys can know at least where to look for them. So so with that, have a great night, guys, and hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks.